Okay, Jen.
I know. Up here. Up here. Hi, I'm Joe.
Hi, I'm E.
We're here to do some more BTS reactions because we're going to the concert tomorrow.
We're going to see BTS, you guys.
Yep.
We're fucking going to see BTS tomorrow.
Excitement is like...
Do you see my eyes?
High.
You see?
High level.
I have
excitement.
crazy eyes because I'm so excited.
So excited.
I'm so excited.
So excited.
But there's so much I haven't seen yet.
Yes. So that's why we're doing a crash course tonight of all the good stuff.
Yes.
So the one that I have prepared for you right now is actually the KBS Solo Stage Song Festival.
Mm-hmm.
So each of the guys did a solo song on the Love Yourself album, and they're actually gonna sing a song that kind of does a progression of like relationships.
Oh.
And so you'll see as they go.
Okay.
It starts off, each person will go, but basically there's no, sorry about this, but there's no captions. So you'll just have to like guess.
Guess?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
But basically,
Pull out my Korean.
I know. Pull out your Korean. That's why you've been like learning. J-Hope is going to sing about, his song's called Just Dance. And it's basically like he meets a girl and wants to dance with her. Mm. He falls in love dancing with her. Mm-hmm. And then the next one is Jungkook's Euphoria. Mm. Kind of like
okay.
Euphoria.
The progression. Yeah.
And then Jimin's is Serendipity, that one beautiful song. And then that turns into RM's song, Is This Love? Trivia, Is This Love? And that's kind of like, oh, I've never felt this way before. Is this love? Like, that song's actually really cool. We have to do like a lyric breakdown.
It's a very interesting place to be. I remember a moment like that in my life where I was like, is this love? Is this what everyone talks about?
Is this it?
The feeling that I'm having? I'm
confused.
This what it is? Somebody, please tell me. Is there a book? Somebody send me a BTS song, damn it. I need to know if this is love.
After that is Singularity, which is the music video I showed you once, the V song. Mm-hmm. And then after that is Singularity is kind of like waking up in this relationship, like, who did I become? What are we? Like, what is this? And then after that is Seesaw, which is Sugar Song, which is about a seesaw, but it's kind of like we're in this relationship. It's all ups and downs. Who's getting off the seesaw first, kind of deal. Oh. Very, very interesting if you read the lyrics. And the last one is Jin's Epiphany, which
they don't have lyrics, right?
No, but we'll circle back one day and do lyrics.
All right.
And then Jin's song is like, love. I can only love others if I love myself first, kind of deal. That's why the album's called Love Yourself. And it's a whole journey of like loving yourself.
So Jin starts it and Jin ends it?
No, J-Hope starts it.
J-Hope starts it, Jin ends it.
Yeah.
Ah, got it.
Okay. So it's a little mini breakdown. But the whole album is kind of like about loving yourself. And so we'll just go. Let's just start. Let's just do this. Anyways, here we go.
Let's do this.
I turned down the volume a little bit because I thought it was a little too loud. Is that all right?
Joe, you know I'm deaf.
So. Was it like perfect for you?
That's all right. That's fine.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay.
Maybe I'll turn it up a little bit more.
I've just been around musicians too long.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay. We'll see how this is.
Not what they used to be. Pretty boy Jin.
Oh, he's so pretty.
He is very pretty.
Is the volume all right?
When J-Hope dances, it's like... Let's go! It's like... an experience. But it's different. It's like... when Jungkook and Jin... When each of them dance, I just get different feelings and vibes.
Different feelings, different vibes?
Mm-hmm.
What is with
What? It's a commercial. It's commercial. It's a commercial. And we're back.
어린 시절의 꿈들의 재림 모르겠어 이 감정이 뭔지
That's really cool.
혹시 여기도 꿈속인 건지
So this is the song that almost went to Bieber. That went to Jungkook instead.
Ah.
내 깊은 곳에 a priori
Bieber don't need this song.
He doesn't need it.
생각했듯이 행복해져 주변이 점점 더 투명해져 저기 멀리서 바다가 들려 꿈을 건너서 숲을 너머로 선명해지는 그곳으로 가 My hands now You are the cause of my euphoria
When Jungkook dances,
Euphoria
Yeah, explain to me the three differences.
so when J-Hope dances,
My hands now
I feel like he's having so much fun.
it's so much fun. It looks like he's living his purpose
Oh yeah.
in life. And then when Jungkook dances, it's so like effortless and swaggy.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like I could do this in my sleep. Even though you know, flawless.
Okay, so Jimin's coming next.
Oh, it's all of my biases in a row.
I know.
And then when Jimin dances, it's just evokes like emotion out of me.
Yeah.
Like I feel all kinds of things. I mean, I feel all kinds of things watching all of them. But
It's like you can't take your eyes off of him.
yeah.
He's so like charismatic, but also so like I don't know what it is. Sensual?
Yeah,
Like effortlessly sensual.
very sensual.
But still like adorable at the same time.
Exactly. So I
like weird.
This is what I feel. So like with J-Hope, I feel like doing the dances. So I've recently pause this. So I've recently been learning how to dance.
Recently,
yes. I've been taking hip hop classes. It's a quick story. And earlier this year I couldn't walk for a chunk of time. So now that I can walk again, it's just been really amazing to use all of my mobility to the best of my whatever. So I've been taking dance classes and I'm like, you know what? I can walk. Why not dance? It's fun.
why not?
But like watching, I feel like if I were to copy and learn some of the choreography from J-Hope, I feel like I would just be having fun and just enjoying just the experience of dancing, which is usually how I roll anyways, just because you can't walk and then all of a sudden like you get that back and you know, like it's just, there's so much joy in just being able to walk and things that we take for granted every day. And then I feel like if I were to copy some of the moves from Jungkook, I feel like I would just feel cool. Like I just feel like I'm the shit like when I'm dancing. And then I feel like with Jimin, it's like I feel like I would just be dancing and at the end I'd just be crying and just emotional as fuck because there's just so much passion and emotion and sensuality in his movements. And that's all I gotta say about that.
우주가 처음 생겨났을 때부터 모든 감정해진 거였어 Just let me love
Alex really wants to be included in this.
She really does. Okay, so this is RM's, like, Is This Love? Really had to do, like, a lyric breakdown of this song because it's brilliant. Because RM is brilliant.
Sometimes I know, sometimes I don't. 이 다음 가사, 뭐라고 쓸까? 너무 많은 말이 날 도주하는 마음 같은 게 하나. 그냥 느껴져 해가 뜨고 나면 꼭 다리 뜨듯이 손톱이 자라든 겨울이 오면 나무들이 하나하나 옷을 벗듯이 넌 나의 기억을 추억으로 바꿀 사람 사람을 사람으로 만들 사람 널 알기 전에 심장을 놓던 직선뿐이던 거야 난 그냥 살아 넌 날 모르는 목소리 잠시 나를 살아 으로 만들어 우리 살아 저 무수히 많은 직선들 속에 살아
우리 살아.
So he's basically saying sarang, which is like human. You change a human into sarang, which is love.
우리 살아.
Oh, he didn't do the English verse. There's an English verse too.
This is crazy to watch. Ooh, that jacket.
So smooth.
I know. Woo! I love that the flower is the same color as his hair.
I really like this song.
Oh, that suit. Okay. It's like champagne.
허락 네가 없는 이 식사 위를 걸어 허락 네가 없던 처음에 그때처럼 허락 네가 없는 이 식사 위를 걸어 허락 네가 없는 이 식사
It's like one of my favorites. It's so pretty.
Is he playing? Is he playing?
Did you just fall in love? What's happening right now?
Lex is so confused. Lex going down. Wait. Going down. Oh, that background is beautiful.
그럴수록 내 맘속에 폭풍을 감당할 수 없게 돼 웃고 있는 가면 속에 진짜 내 모습을 다 드러내 I'm the one that you love in this world 빛나는 나를
When we do actually watch the music video with the lyrics, it's so good. Like the message is so good.
So I love me 좀 부족해도 너무 아름다운 걸 I'm the one that you love
I was talking about the song. But
No,
yes,
that
he's
also
beautiful too.
He's beautiful. So that's like the end of the solo pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's usually the other songs because it's like the order of the music videos are kind of like, or the songs on the album kind of go in that order.
Mm.
But we'll do the other songs later.
Okay.
But I wanted to do this song with this music video, or this video. Because this is actually the last song on the album, or like one of the last ones. And it kind of goes with the progression of all those songs. It's kind of like getting lost in this relationship, trying to find myself, and then finally the answer is to love myself. It's so beautiful. And live performance.
And very like on the point, on the money, man.
Yeah.
It's so interesting because that's like, there's so much of that focus in our generation, I feel like love yourself, take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Where I feel like I wasn't hearing this type of stuff like 5-10 years ago.
No. Work hard, go to school, get a job.
Now it's like our generation has fucked everything up for you guys, so maybe you should learn how to love yourself because
Mental
life
health.
sucks a bit.
Love yourself.
Yeah.
Do yourself.
It's so funny. It's interesting because, like, there's, like, this huge movement. I feel like it's a movement with, like, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, protecting yourself, working on yourself. And how that correlates with just what's happening in the world. It's just really interesting, too.
I just want to make sure we're still recording.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's just really interesting that it took all these just terrible things happening and bringing our generation to a point of like, what in the actual fuck? For us to prioritize our mental health. Like,
It's because we never talked about mental health before.
It's true.
I think it's something we're all still learning about.
It's very taboo in the Black community.
In the Asian community also.
Yeah, Black people, we just don't like or trust doctors. So we just don't go until we're like about to die, basically.
Asian people, we just don't talk about our feelings at all.
Yep. So basically, both of our cultures can use this shit. Oh, yeah, I'll go listen to this damn record.
It's really good.
It's real good. I just got you over on my face.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, ready for this one?
My English subtitles.
I know we have subtitles this time. Yeah.
I was like, oh gosh, I really miss the subtitles.
I know. The lyrics are some of the best parts.
I don't know that much Korean yet, guys. I'm still a beginner.
You don't understand Korean
아주
yet?
못해요. 아주 못해요.
사랑하는 거야 솔직히 인정할 건 인정하자 네가 내를 잣대들은 네 삶 속에 굵은 나이테 또한 넌 일부 너에게 이제는 나 자신을 용서해버리긴 우리 인생은 길어 미련 속에서 날 믿어 겨울이 지나면 다시 봄은 오는 거야 차가운 밤의 시선 초라한 날 감추려 몹시 뒤척였지만 수많은 거리만길 위에 난
I know. Up here. Up here.
Okay. What a tie. Next. Wait. Quick.
정답은 없으신 거 몰라 어쩜 이것도 답은 아닌 거야 그저 날
Ooh,
사랑하는 걸
it's
쫓아갈
Ooh.
거야 허락이 필요
Yes, good color.
That's a good color.
난 지금도 나를 더 찾고 있어 어쩌면 주고 싶지 않은 것 나 아름다움에 그래 그 아름다움에 있다고 하는 마음에 나의 사랑으로 가는 길 가장 필요한 난다운 일 지금 나 위한 행복 바로 나 위한 행동 나 위한 태도 그게 나 위한
It's a beautiful one.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. All the stars from your mistakes makes up your constellation.
Are you crying?
It was just a really beautiful one. Next, I'm buying gold.
Oh, that's harmony. Okay.
Wow, I didn't know Jim's voice went that high.
Jin's voice goes real high, but
Also-
it also goes real low too.
But his voice sounds better high than it does low. Which is not normal. It's weird the way, I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's so many people there.
You sure you don't want to get a light bulb?
I mean, I'm not saying I don't want to get a light bulb, but y'all are $60 I could spend on something else. Probably medication. I'm just saying. Just saying. Those light bulbs are expensive.
They are. But you could be doing this.
I'm gonna do that with my phone. You watch, right? You watch. I'm gonna do it with my phone. I'm gonna go buy my own glow stick at the dollar store for like $1. You get 4 for $1.
Wrap it around with purple. Purple
Exactly.
bag.
Exactly. It's a very DIY household. There's so many people there.
So many.
Okay. Jim is fine.
He's so pretty. He's so pretty. He's so handsome. Worldwide handsome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you got just now a crash course of that album, the Love Yourself album. That's like half the songs right there. Were there any standouts? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? But can you see
I
the
really
general
love
like
them all.
theme? Like in
Yeah,
there?
yeah. I could totally see the theme of
Yeah.
it. I genuinely love them all. I think probably Jimin and V's were my favorite. But like the marker from favorite to the rest is very small. Very small. I genuinely like them all very much. I am a huge fan of the message and the content, and of course they're amusing.
They're amazing.
They really are. You know, it's interesting to me because like rapping about stuff like this is really considered not cool, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because there's with hip hop, I feel like there's so much like swag behind it, and there's people that have been able to break out of that to talk about real shit. I mean, that's how hip hop began, was talking about real shit, and I feel like it went through a period of time where people were just talking about bullshit instead of real shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like trying to like, oh, in the hood and we shooting people and making all this money, but really they weren't in the hood and shooting people and making all this money. Like trying to create this image to live up to because of the hip hop greats before.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, what really stood out to me is that like it takes a lot of courage, I think, to rap, be in that hip hop space and talk about like real shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think there's this balance, I think, that a lot of hip hop artists have of talking about real shit versus bullshit, and it kind of mixes together, and that's what gives it a lot of swag sometimes. But I mean, you look at like artists like Chance the Rapper, Kendrick Lamar, like these are artists that really talk about stuff, but also have the swag there. And I feel like outside African American hip hop artists, I feel like a lot of other cultures try to emulate and find that swag and bring it to the table because they want to be taken seriously as a hip hop artist. But I just feel like it's really brave, honestly, to go against that grain, especially in a world that didn't originate with your culture, I guess. And I just think I feel like they need a lot of credit for how much courage it takes to talk about like issues like this in a hip hop verse. And I think it's really cool that they don't shy away from it.
The thing is, if you go back to their earlier stuff, they never shied away from this. That was what they have always like written and like rapped about from the very get-go, is like, this is what's real to me. This is what I'm going to talk about. And so like, we could go back to it later, but like, even in that Born Singer one that I want to show you later, they wrote that in 2013, and like, I think like that just kind of like, it's just bars, but like also realness.
Bars, realness.
Yes. You know, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, I was going to say about this album, like specifically like the motif that they have going through it, you know, obviously it's like, what is love, but also like love yourself, like that's the whole theme. But there's this motif with like mask and like stars, like constellations and stars. And so it's just something I want to point out before we go on to like the other songs, as far as like,
that line was so good.
I mean, you were brought to tears.
I know, it's so good.
Yeah.
The scars,
the makeup,
there's the scars that make up your constellation or something like that. I was just like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Really? Why didn't I think of that? Oh my god, it was so good. Like, it just hit me.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes, like, music just hits me like that. Like, the lyrics. Sometimes it's just music, but, like, that hit me really hard. It's like, wow, I'll be thinking about that later this evening, sleeping.
You should, like, read up on the lyrics sometime later.
I should.
But, like, you'll see, like, in the earlier songs, they talk about the mask, or the mask that I'm wearing, the fakeness, and like, you know, in Singularity, the masks were like floating around him, and like later on you'll hear, like, we'll watch Fake Love and they talk about the mask that you wear, but then like the opposite side of that is just kind of like the stars and the constellations, and some of the other songs that we'll listen to is about the stars and the galaxies, and it's like a beautiful balance from like this to that.
I like it,
but we'll get there.
I'm excited.
Anyways,
try it.
That's it for this video. It's a lot, but it was good.
It was really good. I enjoyed it, and I'll be thinking about some stuff. Makes me think, makes my brain go. I like that type of stuff.
This is us signing off.
Okay, we're leaving now. On to the next.
Like, subscribe.
All that
jazz.
All that stuff.
Bye.
Maybe comment.